Hey guys, so welcome back. It's Vassie
and Demi, and this is the part 2 of the girl talk that we actually filmed. Like literally, I don't need to say that, do I? Featuring my older sister
/ advice thing.
Yeah.
/ Demi's like weird LED lights.
Yeah.
They're like,
because you do not want to see. We're gonna start with an interesting one.
Yeah,
we're gonna start with a situation. Like the other ones have been questions. This is a what would you do sort of.
Yeah. So someone said, I have this friend, and every time I like a guy, she tries going for him, even although she doesn't like them. What should I do?
What? She doesn't even like them. I think I know why this is. Okay, so this like sounds like a weird thing, but like genuinely some people feel like this. They just feel like they always have competition, and it's like, oh, my friend has a crush on that person, what if that person can have a crush on me? Maybe your friend feels insecure with herself. If your crush ends up liking you back and you guys get together, blah blah, your friend does not want to be the one who's alone. I know it sounds weird, but I've actually like heard people be like that.
I know, but the question was more of like, what should you do? I would definitely say like tell them that you don't like it, that you know, and I guess the way that they respond to that is whether they're like your actual best friend.
Yeah. Start by saying like, oh, you started talking to the guy after, like, because maybe they don't recognize that.
Yeah, maybe they don't. Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe they're genuinely
not. It doesn't really mention. It could be like something so small. It could be like something really big.
Yeah.
Doing it really big, like, are they really your friend in the first place?
Yeah, still confront them and make sure that they know what you're talking about. Don't just get straight into it like, you like the guy that, like, no.
Someone said, who's your crush? But I guess they mean,
do you have a crush?
Yeah.
Maybe? Like, something like that? Like, I don't know.
I mean, she has a couple. Hey guys, change of angle because
the camera battery died, so.
And it ran out of storage.
Yeah, pretty much. I have a current crush, and I hope it like works out in a way. But Vassie hasn't had a crush. I'm not actively trying to find her a crush, but it would be fun.
What do you mean it would be fun?
So that we can be twins. Like we can both crush on people together. Like
she has enough for both of us, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, that's enough for today.
But the way that camera is literally standing up right now is like the weirdest thing ever. It's like a ring light.
You use a ring light, but then, you know, if anyone has a ring light, the camera doesn't fit on the thing that the ring light actually comes with. So I had to put my tripod around my ring light, like a separate tripod, and put the camera on the tripod. So it's very unsecure. My camera might fall, but yeah. Sorry, babes. Sorry.
What's up with the babes today?
I don't know.
All the time.
I don't usually say babes. So this is a really like, I don't know, I wasn't expecting this question, but it actually kind of makes sense. How do people have time for relationships?
That's what I was wondering.
Okay. Well, I wondered this as well actually, but yeah.
Taking it from a current university student at the moment, the viral TikTok phrase like, if he wanted to, he would. Absolutely, 100%. It doesn't matter about quantity, it's about quality.
How would you keep the balance? Because you know when you said about the advice to your past self that you would not want to become distant with your family and friends.
Absolutely, as I said before.
Your favourite word today is absolutely. I've noticed that.
About quality, and you also like, that to me like it is an attractive like trait, and it will make me wait. If he wanted to, he would. Like if it's something worth it, like nowadays everything has become like so quick. Everybody wants just things like fast, like I want it now and I want it here and I want it easy. Like no, it's not like that. If it's really worth it, I mean, you can, like, it doesn't matter. You can go out like once a week, and like next week you can go out like with your friends, whatever, but you still like, there are ways. Nowadays there's no excuse, there are ways.
It's all about compromises.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I said, if he wanted to, he would.
So thank you for answering. We picked like 3 of the hardest questions for my sister, so yeah, I'm so
very
sorry.
good at doing this.
Thanks for featuring in our video. If you liked seeing my sister, if you want to see her feature again in another video, tell us and we'll make sure of it.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, are you happy with it? Does it matter how long you've been friends with someone or in a relationship with someone? This person like actually explained to me the question after they sent it. They were like, what I mean is, if I've been friends with someone for 2 years, for example, and I'm in a relationship with someone for 1 year, is it fair to say that I count them as both the same?
I think it is. I think anything over a year kind of just depends on like whether you guys get along, and I would see them like as the same. You had this problem. You were always like, oh, but I've known you for like less time than like another friend that I was friends with. But I was like,
oh,
because she brought this up all the time, and I like.
But I think that was an insecurity, because we were friends for like 2 years, and I would compare myself with friends of yours of like 7 years. Like, I know time might not matter, but like that's a big difference.
I know, but it doesn't matter to me.
Even though I've seen dramatic story times of like, my best friend of a decade betrayed me, I think realistically, if you've had a best friend for a decade, if they were going to betray you, they were going to do it much sooner.
Yeah.
So it's kind of easier to trust them than a person who you've known for less amount of time. Also, guys, it's like...
Yeah, it's like
11:30.
It's exactly 11:30. Let me show you. Ignore this, like, I don't know if you can see that. Ignore that. That's the Christmas background. I need to change it.
Yeah. So I'm starting to sound like a guy going through puberty.
What?
That's how I sound before I go to sleep and after I wake up. I think you can tell the voice change, like from part 1
It sounds
to
like
part
Mr.
2.
Yo, can I get your snap? Oh my god, my first video.
If you know, you know from the part 1. Yeah. What, in your opinion, is a big age gap when dating in secondary school?
So every single video that we've seen is like, oh, it depends on maturity. Like, it depends whether you're, I don't know, whether it's going well, whether you're like comfortable with the person. And yes, it is like that. I'm not saying it's not. But at the same time, would you really, if you're both like the same maturity level, would you really let like a 13-year-old date like a 17-year-old? And my friend was actually in this situation. She was 14 and her boyfriend was like 19.
What?
I know.
Sorry, that was part of my cold, but then part of my shock as well.
All I know is that it did not end well at all.
I think if you're 16 and above, maybe 3 years is not that big of a deal, right? But if you're 16 and below, 3 years is definitely a big of a deal.
Like 13 and 16 is a massive
there's a
difference.
big change. 16 and below, 2-year, 3-year age gap is like a very maximum. What are 3 major red flags when you're in a relationship? Shall we keep it to friendship as well? Although it does say relationship, or maybe it can be different.
Relationship, like lying, obviously. I think number 1, lying.
You said lying for the how do you know if a friendship is toxic as well. That's interesting to me.
The other one is, I don't wanna make it sound like this is aimed at someone, but like
excluding. Was you gonna say excluding? Sorry, I don't know why I'm smiling.
Excluding.
I don't know why I'm smiling.
Oh no, excluding as well. That is, no. I'm talking out of your experience here.
What?
If you get jealous like really easily, it is so hard for the other person to actually be
Are you talking about that French guy?
What?
Oh,
What French guy? I didn't know there was a French guy. There's too many guys for me to remember.
No.
French guy.
So lying, excluding, and getting jealous really easily.
Yeah.
Is that 3 major red flags for you?
Yeah. I was talking about...
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna say jealousy, lack of trust. Okay, lying is not always bad, so I'm not gonna put lying.
Oh, is that because of the thing that your sister
The white
said?
lie! The white lie!
She was saying that like if you're in a relationship,
oh my god, I know what you're gonna say.
Would you tell someone like I'm going out with my friend?
Like, do you need to specify their
David.
gender?
David. I don't know who David is, but I'm going out with my friend David. Rather than saying I'm going out with my friend.
Yeah.
Like then.
Yeah.
Then are they gonna ask
if
who
you know
you're going out with? David. David.
Yeah, because we were talking about my sister and us. We were actually talking about whether or not white lies are actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Because if it avoids arguments, and if you have no bad intentions anyway, it's just to not make the other person, to not provoke the other person.
Yeah, because you know nothing's
like,
gonna happen either way. So
yeah.
Like, would you rather just like spare all the arguments and like
lack of communication.
Yeah.
That's
that as well.
Communication in general you guys don't put that much effort, or it's one-sided.
Yeah.
Communication of feelings, which my sister also mentioned in a question as well. Next question is how to deal with unrequited love. Basically, like when feelings are not mutual, when they're not returned. I think
you just have to like get over the person.
Okay, but like the question is like how?
It depends, because does the person not like, are they at least not like, do you want to be friends, like do you want to like talk and stuff?
No, but it says love, like I think they mean like romantic love.
Yeah, but still, like if you're friends and if you're like talking as friends, because like who wouldn't do that? I mean, like if someone just tells you that
they love you,
you'd be like, oh, like do you want to get to know each other more, do you want to like be friends?
I think don't stay with the hope that those feelings can be built, because unconsciously like pressurizing the other person to try and build up feelings for you, because they might feel guilty for not liking you. I'm gonna use the word like, not love, for not liking you back, right? So yeah, but still try and keep like an open relationship with that person, because maybe you can try and keep it as friends.
Yeah, you can be good friends. Like,
you can say that and we can find it easier, but for other people it might be harder to be friends with someone they like.
But I think you should try like kind of getting over them with like for the like part, and just like try and like bring it to friends. Like some people say cut them off completely, and that you might find it easier. Yeah, but some people actually find that easier. Or maybe, or you can like distance yourself from them for a while.
I have another question which we're gonna answer next actually, which might have to do with this question. That's kind of hard. For me, it's actually not that hard finding a new crush.
Yeah, obviously.
Or like if someone doesn't like me back, or if I see that there's no potential,
move on to the next one.
just move on to the next one. Can boys and girls stay as friends?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I know. But then there's people that
there's people
don't
who don't
that. That was interesting. I actually really enjoyed
Same! I really like that, like, yeah.
Even though that put me into a lot of thought, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And if you haven't already watched the first, go back to watch the first one. Yeah. Because we also have Demi's sister in it. In the part one as well. In both of them, because she joined us in both of them. So, and obviously comment down below any other video suggestions. By the way guys, kind of like life update, our twin cats met today. If you didn't know, scary. They're basically twins. They're two girls. You've seen them, but if you're like new, you might like, so...
on TikTok, you are more likely to have seen them.
So my cat's called Molly, and hers is called Luna. And so, because Luna likes to like go in the car with you guys.
She doesn't like it.
Well, she doesn't have a choice. So
pretty much. So basically, our cats didn't like each other. They were like getting each other's scents, and we were like, "Oh, this is going well."
No, because we put them. We were like on the sofa. I was on the sofa with Molly. She was on the sofa with Luna. We put their like faces just together, and then they went and like did that like big sniffy thing, and then all of a sudden, Molly just attacks Luna. Like, she just attacks. It has been like very long. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below other video suggestions, which I've already said many times. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and
we hope you enjoyed part 1 and part 2, by the way.
Yes, and again, if you want to see this again, especially like with my sister, I think she'll want to do this. Yeah, definitely comment down below if you want some like other kind of sit down and talk videos.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching. Bye!